Oh, Env420! Welcome to week 4! Yay! You have made it! This is awesome! Okay, so this week, just like all the other weeks, you've got a discussion. Please make sure that you get your primary discussion in by Thursday. Please remember, be professional, use paragraphs. Okay, professional writing style is important, at least the format of it. We want you to share details. Please share details. That helps the conversations, helps make discussions easy. Okay? Next up, of course, you have your quizzes. Do not leave points on the table. All right? And this week, deep breaths, you have a summative. But this one's a lot of fun. Okay? This one's actually really important. All your summatives are important, but this one's really important because this is something that you will have to do in probably your very near future. All right? You are giving an introductory presentation to your mentees, i.e., junior people to you. So you, when you're giving this scenario, when you're giving this presentation, you are the senior member talking to junior environmental scientists, maybe second day on the job. Okay? You've been there a while in that position. You are the senior member. I have had to do this. I became the senior member in New Mexico when I was on the job for 4 months. Because there was a high turnover rate. So now, this one's a lot of fun. As you were notified of last week, you are going to be talking about a Superfund site in your region. Okay? You'll be surprised as to how many Superfund sites there are around, but it's actually really important for you to know. So this is all about talking your team, because these will be your team members, through risk management. Follow the instructions. We've walked you through it on how to access the information, what to access, and what to talk about. So talk about, in general, risk management, and then specifically the site, to give us a history, and so on. Okay? Now, with this, remember, you're going for about 12 to 15 minutes. Okay? Don't go over 20 because your bosses probably won't be happy with that. This is an introductory one. Remember, second day on the job for these folks. Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and easily bowled over because they're just, oh my gosh. Okay? So, deep breaths, walk them through it. All right? I want to remind you, PowerPoints are visual. They are you talking and you telling a story. Do not put a lot of text on the screen, okay? 3 to 4 bullet points, fragments of sentences. Never a full sentence, and God's forbid, please never a paragraph, okay? It is just bad form. Is it done out there? Yes. Is it very lazy PowerPointing? Yes, it is. Okay? I have seen people that far outrank me do this. Please, do better. Be better. Okay? Lead the way. All right? Imagery. Lots of imagery. In that walkthrough, when you're accessing the information for your PowerPoint, you will see graphics, charts, and so on. Screenshot that stuff, okay? When you look up this site for your other resources, you'll find pictures. Screenshot that. Those are your imagery, okay? You're telling the story. Let the audience's eyes focus on the image that is appropriate to that slide. If you have a graphic or something, point it out to us. Imagine that you've got a group that is 4 or 5 rows deep. They're not going to be able to see that. They're just going to see a bunch of colors. Okay, so point it out to them. Again, say basically like this. On this graph, you can see X, Y, and Z, or we want you to pay attention to X, Y, and Z. All right? Please remember that. It's really important. Okay? Don't just assume that the audience can see it, because if you're a couple rows back, or if your glasses are off that day, all you're seeing is a bunch of colors. That's it. Or a bunch of shapes. And soon you're tuning out. Same with too much text. you're going to read faster than the speaker, and you're going to tune out. So that's another reason for that. Okay? Don't forget, this has to be you doing the narration on here. This is really good practice because, again, like I said, this is reality. You will find yourself in this position sooner rather than later. Okay? Practice it now. This is as safe a place to practice as possible. Okay? So you will soon be the senior member in an environmental group. It happened to me. All of your summatives are based off of real life experiences. These is not schoolwork. These are things that we've all had to do. Okay? So keep all that in mind. Thank you again for being here. Let me know if you have any questions, all right? Cheers.